Hi everyone, it's Lisa here, and I'm coming to you today with the July Clique Kit. This is for the Anything Go challenge, and the sponsor for this challenge is Winnie and Walter. And so I'm going to leave a link below for the post for the Clique Kits, and you can find all the rules and giveaway information in that post below. So make sure you check that out. I'm starting off today with a white piece of cardstock. This is the Stampin' Up! Whisper White cardstock. And you can see I have those brads laid out there. And I have, I think they were a whole bunch of different colors. I think the only one that I don't end up using is maybe that black one. And I think there's some white ones from the kit as well that I did not use. So I pulled them out, and I'm just taking my Gansai Tambi watercolors, and I'm trying to match the watercolor to the colors that are on those brads. I want to kind of have like these little clusters of these kind of looking clouds and have the colors that match. So that's kind of where I had this idea of to use those brads up. I find brads are a little hard to use, so I thought, for as many as there was here, I could kind of create them as like an embellishment piece in the watercolors to just kind of add a little bit of accent. I think it turned out really cool in the end. So here I didn't have a color that was really like a true blue, so I'm just taking a acrylic block, and I'm just putting mixing two colors in to make it really close to that blue color. And then you can see I am taking like some paper towel and lifting it up, and then I'm taking that block and just pushing it right down into that paint, and then it kind of creates this more like cloud-like look to it. Just giving it a quick little dry. You can see I'm just putting each of those little brads on top of those clouds just so you can see how close the colors are to the brads. So then I'm going to take some black watercolor from the Gansai Tambi set, and I'm just going to create this border all the way around. That's just going to frame everything in, and yeah, so that's going to just kind of keep your eye in towards the page. You're going to have a little bit of a frame around it. I could have probably cut this layout down and put some pattern paper behind it, but I just really like the watercolor look right now, so I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. This is a picture of my puppy, and he is so cute on top of this little, like, it's like he likes to bathe in the sunlight. So, he'll find like a little sunbeam and lay down in it. So, it's really cute. So, I'm just finding all these little branding strips that match those colors, and I'm going to put that on those colors just so that I can kind of see where this is going. And then there's also this strip of paper that has like all these little rulers on there that are different colors, and I'm going to cut out a whole bunch of these strips that are going to match those colors, and I'm going to use those as extra embellishment on those little clouds. You're going to see as it comes together what I mean. So I'm just laying those colors on each of those, and that's what I'm going to use for that. So now you're going to see I'm starting to lay down all these little strips, and it's kind of like that is the bottom of the cloud or the top of the cloud, and I probably could have flipped this around so that the puppy, so that picture was the different way, but I like how it turned out anyway. I'm taking the packaging. This is the glassine bag, and I am going to use that as a layer behind Kato's picture there, and it's just going to kind of add that little bit of, I don't know, that little touch of very frosted looking background. It's not going to add anything really to the background where that picture is, but it's just going to add that little something that kind of helps tie everything together. So I'm going to use some washi tape. This is super thin washi tape that is an add-on from the July kit. And I'm just taking some rolls of it and putting it down. I'm finding some other embellishments that work really well. There's this little kind of minty green bow. I believe I do use that one. And then there is that yellow flare that matches. Now I'm just kind of looking at my title and seeing what I want to put for a title, but you can see I have all those brads there, and I'm going to sort them out, and I'm going to put those along the line for the embellishment. Now, this is the Stampin' Up! Brad placement guide, I think is what they call it. I'm not 100% sure because I bought it a long time ago. So all I did is I put those bigger brads down, put that little template down, and punched out the holes. And I'm going to use all 6. And you know, it's not an even number. It's not an odd number. I like to use odd numbers instead of even numbers, but I wanted to use up the whole package, so that's why I use 6 instead. So I'm just going to do that for all of the colors, and then I'm going to come back at the end. Okay, so I am going to finish up this last row of this brighter pink color, and just again, I use that little Stampin' Up! Template, and I'm just going to finish putting those brads together. That little template really helps line up all those brads to make sure, you know, they're straight, they're perfectly centered and spaced out properly, because I have a problem with spacing straight. So I am adding some stamping now. I'm using, I believe this is the Bubblegum Hero Arts ink, and I added some XOXOs from this stamp set, which is an extra add-on for the July kit. I'm adding these little kind of like arrows. This is like a mint, I think it's called Mint Julep from Hero Arts. And then I'm going to, I believe, use the camera from the Amy Tangerine stamp set. And I think this is the Buttercup, I believe it is, or Butter something. I think it's Buttercup or Butter Bar, I think is what it actually is. So stamp the cameras down below. And then on the blue one, I added this kind of like sketchy circle, and that is going on the blue one, and I think it's called Cool. And then on the pink, the lighter pink one, I think it's just Baby Pink is the color. And they're all Hero Arts inks. So I'm taking the black alpha and I'm spelling out Puppy Dreams, and I'm going to mix it up with some of these smaller and bigger alphas. There's 2 different sizes of alphas. There's the uppercase and lowercase, but for each uppercase and lowercase, there's like a thicker font and bigger, and then a smaller font and thinner. So I'm just kind of mixing it up to fill in all the spacing. So I'm going to keep the capital, like the first letter and the last letter, really big, and then that's going to fill in a lot of gaps. Then I'm going to come in with these puffy stickers that come with a kit, and I'm just going to add little embellishments around each of those. And again, I'm just keeping the same colors for each of those little clusters of colors there. So that way it kind of all coordinates, and it's just a really subtle hint that you see, you know, each one of those has a little bit of color and different thicknesses and thinnesses, like with the enamel dots and the puffy stickers and then the flat paper. So it just kind of draws your eye a little bit towards it more. And then I wanted to do my journaling around this little black line. It's just going to help kind of keep the whole idea of the layout very nice, and then the journaling's around the outside so it doesn't distract anything from the picture. So that's pretty much it. I'm just going to finish up my journaling, and the pictures for the layout are posted at the end. And don't forget to check out the link for Clique kits below, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!